guys, it's Kelsey
and Kendra. So today we're going to be doing our February favorites for you guys, and it's been forever since Kelsey and I filmed a video together, it feels like, because all of our most recent videos were like individual videos. So we're kind of excited to be sitting down filming together. And we haven't done a favorites video since our yearly favorites one. And we didn't do a January favorites because we felt like it was too soon to do one because we had already done a yearly favorites, and that video was so long that we were just enjoying all of those yearly favorites that we talked about in the month of January. But we do have a lot of new things to talk about in our February favorites today. So this video is probably going to be long, but I'm excited about it. So let's just get into the February favorites.
Okay, so I guess I will start, and of course we're going to start out with makeup. I have like 3 makeup products. The first one I'm going to mention is this Smashbox primer, and this is the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer, oil free, and this is a sample size because I have been looking for the full size in store for the longest time and I can never find it. So I just got this like when you're walking through the little maze like during checkout. But I do want to go ahead and get a full size of this online because this is the very first high-end primer that I ever used on my face.
Back in the day.
Yeah, like back in the day we were back home in Alabama, and I was obsessed with it. I don't know why I stopped using it, but I'm so glad I started back using it, and now I know why I fell in love with it. It just creates such a smooth base for you to put your makeup on, and it helps really in this area if you have like a lot of pores. And I feel like my pores have been getting a little bigger. I heard it comes with age. I think that's kind of weird.
Okay, that's scary.
Yeah, so it's been helping a lot with that. If you've been trying to find a silicone based like really good primer, then I highly recommend this one because it's really good and it doesn't break you out or anything. At least not me, because I really have sensitive skin. I just got over a rash like last week, so I do have sensitive skin, but this does a really good job on my skin. So the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. So
speaking of face products, I have 2 foundations to mention to you guys, and I'm sure I've mentioned these before, but I don't think ever together, and I've been loving these 2 together for this month. This is the Loreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation, and this is the L'Oreal True Match Foundation. These are a dream together, and I think they work so well together because this is supposed to be really good full coverage for a drugstore foundation, and this is also full coverage, but this is good if you have oily skin because it's Pro Matte. This is the Dream Team Drugstore Foundation combo for me, and I hardly ever mix foundations, but one day I just wanted to try it, and my foundation came out really nice and flawless. And these are both from L'Oreal, so that's also why I think they work really well together, because they're from the same brand. The only thing is, when I first apply it, I look kind of orange, but it does oxidize, so it takes like a minute or 2 to oxidize, and then it looks fine after that once you like put on concealer and set it with powder. I still love these so much in their drugstore, so that's also a plus.
Okay, so the next favorite we both have actually, and this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer. And you guys know I've been obsessed with the Brow Wiz. I mentioned it in the yearly favorites, but she came out with this after, and I was like, I gotta try that. So now I've been using this in conjunction with the Brow Wiz. You guys know that if you saw my eyebrow routine and you haven't seen it, I'll put it down below. But this is thicker.
And it has an angle. Yeah. So I guess that's what the definer part means. It's supposed to basically help define your brows, and it's just easier to use because the angle just kind of helps do the work for you. And also, if you're not into bold brows, I would not recommend this because this does give you a bolder brow. Yeah. And I use this just by itself, and it works pretty bomb. I've been liking my brows a lot with this, and I also think it's because of the color. This is in the color Ebony. If you guys are wondering the shade that we use, this is Ebony. Sometimes I do dark brown with my brow products, but I've recently been loving darker brows, and this is just like the best shade in my opinion for our skin tone. And I also like that the spoolie is fatter too. Yeah, it is fatter. Yeah, the Brow Wiz has the little small spoolie that I think is perfect for the front part of your brow, and if you want to like sharpen that edge. Yeah. But this is really good to blend everything in the whole brow. So I really like that. The next thing that I have to mention is an eyeshadow palette, and this is my MAC eyeshadow palette. I feel like I was neglecting my MAC shadows for a while because I have so many other palettes, but I recently filled up the whole thing and it just made me want to start back using it more. This palette, I feel like I created the best palette for every day. You can literally create any look with this. I have black in here, warm shades. I'm not that much of a cool tone girl, so this is a warm palette, and I feel like it's perfect for every day. You can do any look with this, and some of my most recent favorite colors have been Mythology. I'm wearing that today on my lid, and I also use that color for my Valentine's Day tutorials. And Kelsey and I both have been obsessed with Rule and Red Brick, is these two shades up here.
My favorites.
They're amazing, and it's just, they're like the perfect orangey, warm tone shades for anybody. Like any skin tone will look right with Rural and Red Brick. They're gorgeous shades, and I'm just obsessed with all these colors. And the best part is I customized it for myself, so I feel like it's just perfect for myself. So don't forget that you can create your own palette at MAC, because I feel like there's so many eyeshadow palettes these days that people forget about MAC. And MAC is just the OG brand that never does you wrong. So I highly recommend getting a MAC palette and creating like your own little palette for yourself, because I've been obsessed.
Yeah, I've been more into like creating my own palette nowadays.
Yeah,
because I haven't bought a palette in so long.
It's been a minute.
I just prefer to customize, because sometimes when I buy a palette, I literally use like three colors, and then the rest I just don't use. Yeah, so it's kind of a waste of money to me.
So unless you like to collect palettes.
Well, yeah, that's true. But I've been preferring like, you know, Anastasia Beverly Hills individual shadows, and then Makeup Geek, of course.
Makeup Forever
Artist Shadows. Yeah, I just prefer that.
Yes. So if you haven't tried any of the MAC shadows and you want to try, just create your own palette, because you'll be in there all day looking at all the pretty shades that they have. So love this. Okay, so next we're going to go into lips, and we both have pretty much the same things to mention, and they're both from the Kylie lip kit, and I just have one right now because I only got to order one. Kendra got to order all three, but I only got one. But I am going to place another order today. I'm going to be ready, because I still want Dolce K. But I wanted to mention True Brown K, because this lip color is absolutely amazing. Kendra did a review on these already, so if you guys want to go check it out, we'll have it linked down below. But she did a great job with these. The pigmentation is amazing. Like Kelsey said, I did a review on these, so we're not going to go into too much detail about the formula, but just know they're super pigmented and they're super comfortable. Like we're both wearing it today.
I have on True Brown now.
And I have on Dolce K. And they mix so well together. I am wearing the True Brown K lip pencil underneath of the Dolce K liquid lipstick. So I highly recommend these two. These two are the best shades in my opinion.
For darker skin tones.
Yes, Dolce K and True Brown K, they just are amazing. Even other people, I keep hearing like her newer shades, the formula
isn't the same.
Isn't as good as these.
The originals, yeah.
The original shades that she came out with, they just feel amazing on the lips. And it almost feels like you're not wearing anything. You forget.
I wore this color out this weekend when we went out to dinner, and I literally forgot I had anything on my lips. And we had soul food, y'all, so I had like collard greens, juice dripping. It was still on. These are the absolute truth. Well, I don't know about the newer shades because I've been hearing mixed things.
Yeah, mixed reviews on
those. But the original three shades are life. Yeah.
And let me just swatch these lip pencils for y'all, because I still cannot get over how creamy her lip pencils are.
It's like a lipstick.
It's like a lipstick. That was one stroke. Like, look at this.
Oh, so nice.
It's just so creamy, and y'all know Kelsey and I love chestnut, but the MAC lip pencils, like, you have to like tug on the lip a little bit so they're a tad bit drying. But these just glide on like lipstick.
And that's probably why I'm obsessed with True Brown K so much. It's because it reminds me of Chestnut by MAC.
Yes.
I just love a good brown lip, and I just feel like it complements the skin tone like so well.
And the last makeup item I'm going to mention are lashes, and these have been my new obsession. You guys know mine and Kelsey's favorite lashes are the Mishas by CoCo, which I'm wearing now. Yes, they look bomb every time you wear them with any look. But these are the new cheap brand that everybody needs to try. These are the car lashes, and Kelsey has tried these before.
I like them.
I haven't tried them before until I bought like me a whole bunch of them at once. They were like $149 on, I think it was Lady Moss. Yes, it was Lady Moss.
Yeah, because that's the first time I got them at IMAT's Lady Moss booth.
Yeah.
At IMAT's. That's the first time I ever tried the car lashes.
But the numbers in particular that are the best, in my opinion, I feel, are the number 43s and the number 48s. The 48s are very similar. They just start out small in the front and they just fan out at the end.
I like that.
And the only difference between these two, the 43s are a little bit lighter and these are a little bit heavier. They have more hairs in them. The 43s are a little bit longer also. So they're both so pretty. I highly recommend them. And I like these because they don't feel heavy like on the eye. And if you're someone who loves lashes but you just can't wait to rip them off when you get home, you will love these because you hardly feel them on the eye. So love these, and also you don't have to cut them. That's like one of the most annoying things about eyelashes to me. It slows you down when you're getting ready, when you have to cut it and make sure they're the same size. It's just a lot. You don't have to cut these. I'm wearing them today and I just popped them on my eyes without cutting them, and they look fine and they feel fine. So love the car lashes. If you have not got your hands on them, please order some. But yeah, they are $1.49, so they're super cheap, and I got like 10 of these each, so I think I got like 20 total. So love these.
Okay, we're almost done. I just have 2 skincare products to mention to you guys, and they're both exfoliators. The first one I have to mention is the Nip and Thab Skin Glycolic Scrub Fix. And this scrub is absolutely amazing. They're both from the drugstore, and they're super inexpensive. That's why I wanted to mention them to you guys, because my favorite is the MAC Volcanic Ash Exfoliator. That's like my #1 favorite exfoliator. But these are really good for drugstore, and the Nip and Thab products are really good as well. And they don't break the bank, but they're really good quality. But I will mention that the Nip and Thab scrub is kind of harsh if you have like super sensitive skin. My skin can kind of handle it. My skin reacts really well to exfoliator, even though it's kind of sensitive. But if your skin like gets red, or it's just not really good with anything that's too harsh, then I wouldn't recommend this one. But if your skin does really well with exfoliators like mine, this one is really good. Like when you rinse your face, your skin just looks more radiant and smooth. It gets all that nasty dead skin off, and it's just amazing. The first time I used this, I was like, wow, this is really nice. And it has a really nice citrusy scent. So that's also been helping lighten my dark spots. And I was kind of shocked because vitamin C usually gives me a rash on my face. I usually get like little hives and bumps all over my face. But in the scrub form, it doesn't really do that to my skin. So I was like, I really like this a lot, because vitamin C is supposed to help like lighten dark spots and hyperpigmentation. So I really like that as well. So this is good if you have dark spots you want to lighten, and if you just want to look more glowy and radiant, and it helps to smooth the skin a lot more as well. Now the second scrub I have to mention is from Alba Botanica, and this is the Good and Clean Fruit Acid Detox Fusion Toxin Release Scrub. Woo, that's a long name. I got both of them from Target, if you're wondering. This one is really good as well. I love Alba because they're super natural products. They're a really good brand. But I really like this scrub as well. This one is not as harsh as this one, so I can use this in the morning and sometimes at night. And I only exfoliate 2 to 3 times a week, if you guys are wondering. So I do not exfoliate every day, because if I do, I usually break out. So it'll kind of do the opposite of what you want it to do. So too much of anything is not good. So 2 to 3 times a week does the job for me. But this one is just a little more finer than this one to me, I feel. This one is just like a heavy duty one, but this one is just like a more delicate exfoliator. So if you have sensitive skin, this one is really nice too. And it's crazy because this one smells like citrus too. It smells like really fruity, like oranges or grapefruit. So this is a really nice scent, has a really nice scent as well. So this is one of my favorites as well. Both of these are really, really good. The last 2 things I have to mention are lip products, and I've been obsessed with these Bath and Body Works lip balms, like lip treatments, and these are from the brand Bigelow. But these, I've been loving like the minty feel that they leave your lips. These are supposed to help freshen your breath and keep your lips moisturized at the same time. I always apply these or my MAC lip conditioner before I do my makeup. Kelsey used to use one of these back in the day, and I remembered, I'm like, what happened to that like minty lip balm that Kelsey got from Bath and Body Works? And I didn't realize that they still sold them, but they don't have them in our store at our Bath and Body Works. So I just randomly went online to see if they had them, and I ordered like 7. These are like $7.50, which is not that bad because you get like pretty big tubes, and they have so many different kinds. The 2 I have here are the Mentha Lip Shine, and this says it's 100% natural mint. And the other one I have here is the Spearmint Supreme 2X, and the 2X ones are extra minty. So if you see the 2X is like extra intense, which I like that, especially when your lips are like extra dry and like just not having it. These are amazing. They feel so cool and like refreshing and like calming on the lips. It feels like a dream on the lips. So if you're into like lip balms and you're looking for a new one, these are where it's at, and they're not super expensive. And it makes your lips really shiny. So if you're not into the really shiny lip glossy look, then you probably won't like these. But if you don't mind like a glossy lip, then these are bomb. Even if you have on no makeup, I just slap one of these on and I'm out the door. So they're bomb. Okay guys, so I feel like we went through those pretty quickly, but the video will probably still be kind of long because y'all know how we do. But we hope you guys enjoyed this February favorites, and we will see y'all in the next one.